All right, I'm spending all this time trying to get this shot right with a light in the background and whatever I'm trying to do. I'm trying to set this thing up the right way, but let me make a real video real quick if that's okay. I know the girls aren't here, but I promise they'll be here next week. Let me just be honest with y'all really quick if that's okay. It's not going to lead into a joke. It's not clickbait, anything like that. I just need to be real with y'all at the top of the year before we get into more funny videos and all the other content. Of course, I took a month off last year, and that was a creative break, but that was also just time I needed, y'all. Like I was tired, and there was a lot of personal things going on at home, and I know that's not a surprise to most of y'all. Now, this is not gonna be a video about really like a traumatic event or something horrible that happened to Leah or any, like it's nothing like that. It is just I'm doing this video as a way to keep myself accountable, because all the videos we've done so far related to my wife's mental health, where she's went to treatment, where she's went to really just been in any place where she's needed help. There's been times where I would include her in a video and I would talk to you all about, don't be afraid to get help. Go and do the stuff that you need to do. You shouldn't wait for it. And I'm always encouraging those things. But I myself admittedly have not reached out for help for myself. Now, with that said, talking to family and talking to friends is something that I do. Like I do that to a point, but for the most part, there is no, like, I've never been to a counselor for myself. And I feel like at this point, I can't keep doing that. It's not helpful to me. As optimistic as my mind is, and as many times as I feel like, as long as my family is okay, as long as Leah is getting the help that she needs, I'll be all right. I gotta start getting help for myself, and I don't want to make a vague commitment. So here we are. It's the month of February, the month of love, Valentine's Day, Black History Month, all of that stuff mixed in. So I want to commit to you all online, and I'm gonna have to give an update on this because I'm saying it right now, and I got people that are gonna hold me accountable. I need to set up an appointment before the end of this month with a professional counselor so I do not get overwhelmed. I don't want to get overwhelmed myself. Depression is a monster, and even though I don't personally deal with depression, being in the proximity of depression, trying to be a caretaker and lover of somebody that deals with depression, if I don't have somebody to talk to, if I don't get the help that I need, how am I going to be the father I need to be to my girls, the husband I need to be to my wife? How do I feel like I'm going to be able to sustain myself just on car rides, talking to myself and occasional prayers and talking to friends and family every now and then? That's not going to be enough for me. I'm the kind of person where a friend of mine literally 2 days ago texted me, who hadn't talked to me in a few weeks, asking me, hey, how are you doing? I was thinking about you. And I just tell them like, hey, we're doing good, because I am very much a person that will give you the positive no matter what's happening in my life. So I could be in a pit hanging on by a string, and if somebody walks by and says, hey, are you good? I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm good. I'm good, because I am an extreme optimist. But my way of coping with things personally is to avoid. That's what I will do. So if a lot of heavy stuff is going on in my personal life, I will watch videos that make me laugh, movies that make me think about other things. Like that's how I do it. But when I meet that same thing later on, I realize it's still there and it hasn't been dealt with. So anyway, throughout the last few months, shout out to my parents. They have helped me through a lot of things. But I cannot get on this channel and preach to you all about going and get help if I don't get professional help myself. Mental health is an ongoing journey in this family, and there are ups and downs, and it's not healthy for me not to be doing the best that I can do for myself. And so if you're a parent, if you're a person in general that is living life and dealing with things, like you don't have to have a mental health condition necessarily to seek out help. And look at me, you see that? I'm trying to preach that already. I haven't even booked any appointment in my phone yet, but now I have to. And you all, I'm just doing this to hold myself accountable, because once I post this video, I can't take it back. And just like in the past, when I did a video on exercise and weight loss, as intimidating as that was to do, people were holding us accountable and asking us, well, what's the updates and what's happening and what's this? And I feel like I need that now so that I can do what I need to do for myself. Because there's many times where I feel like I got it. I mean, I don't really, like, the day's a good day. I don't really need to talk to anybody. Like, it's very easy not to talk to anybody, not to have to be confronted with things that you really don't want to talk about. But anyway, that's what the video is today. Next week, it'll be light and breezy. There's a lot of videos coming this month that have been in the works related to Black History Month. I don't even want to say too much. There's great things coming, but I have to address this first. And so if you're out there and you're like me and you make a lot of excuses, please just stop. You can join this thing with me too. Anybody that needs help, let's get some professional help this month, please. Let's make 2021 a better year. Let's stop playing. Let's stop downplaying ourselves and feeling like that's gonna make our families better, because it's not. And so I want to hear some reports from y'all before the end of this month, and I'm gonna be honest about when I set up my appointment. A lot of these appointments now are gonna be virtually, so maybe that takes some of the fear away. I don't know what I'm afraid of. I shouldn't be afraid, and I shouldn't let pride stand in the way of that. All right, let's go get some help.